Hello, I'm going to show you now how you can update your Cqrlog even when there is no new install package released. We do the update from the source files from Peter's GitHub, but we do not make the compile ourselves. We use the my GitHub with the folder log testing, which means that it holds my alpha testing binary version of the Cqrlog, and there we have folder compiled. There are a few zips holding different kinds of Cqrlog, and now I have added Cqrlog 0 zip that holds the official version of Cqrlog compiled from Peter's GitHub with the latest source. There is nothing added. There's no additions. It's really a plain official version. And then these three others are my alpha test binary versions with some extra systems I have added. Then there is a help GZ holding the latest help files. New update zip holds the script that does the updating for you. And then there is a document that tells how you can use several programs with one rig that has one serial port for the CAT system. So you can use Cqrlog, WSJTX, JTDX, and all the other programs without causing collisions with the GAT serial port of the rig. Please read this one if you use several programs at the same time. Then there is a README file that tells about these files we have here. It tells what is the latest state of the versions. At the moment it's this one, and you can check the commits from the Peter's GitHub clicking this one. We can open it, the different folder here, and we can see that my binaries are now a little bit behind because there is one new update done 14 hours ago that is not yet in my system there. I update my versions quite often, but not every day, maybe once a week or something like that. So this list tells you if there is some new alpha version additions, and then it tells what these chips hold: 64 systems, Cqrlog graphics official source, and then the same one but with the alpha testing additions. And then there is a one for 32-bit systems, otherwise it's same like this, number 2. And then there is number 5, which is for Qt5 graphics, and holds also the additions. You must have a running Cqrlog in your computer, because this update cannot install Cqrlog to empty PC. You must install some version of Cqrlog, no matter what that is, and then do the update over it. There are some warnings, and then there is a script install description. We will do this now, and you can also do the manual install if you don't like to use the script. And then there is some explanations what the alpha test binary version holds that are not in the official version. And finally, there is a link to my YouTube videos. Okay, let's see how we do the update now. We click the new update zip here. It opens new window like this, and you can see there is a download button here, and pressing that one will download this zip file, which is quite small in size. My browser opens the file selector, and I can choose the folder where I put this file, but quite often browsers just download the file and it goes to your download folder. So that depends on your browser. We put this file now to the root temp directory like this. It's there, and then you can use your file browser to go to temp directory, but I like to use the command console, and we go to temp folder and take the LSL here, and we can see that we have new update zip here with some other files. So next job is to unzip this one like this. Sorry, unzip like this, and now we have the script itself. It has the execution bit sets here. The X's are here, so you should be able to start it right away. But if it doesn't start, see the readme file, there are some help for that if you cannot run this script. So we start the script now like this, and it checks some things. It checks that you really have Cqrlog in your PC. It checks the binary file and the folder that holds the help files. It checks that you have a widget program, and you probably did have unzip because you unzipped it already, and the sudo works also. It cleans up the temp folder for possible downloads you have done before. It only deletes the Cqrlog related files, so the other are saved. And then it tells you that you have a 64-bit Linux running, and you press enter, and then you can select the version you want to download. To explain it here and shortly here, and now we want to use this official version of Cqrlog without any additions, that is compiled with Linux Mint 20, and it should run okay with all the Ubuntu systems. So we choose the number 1 here, and you can also exit from this script by selecting number 5. Okay, we press number 1 and it downloads the Cqr0 zip from the GitHub, and then it asks, do you want to install the help files too? Well, at the moment I have the latest help files, and I can save some download if I don't get them, but otherwise pressing enter or Y it does it, but I said no. So it tells that the script has not touched the file system except the downloading, and you can exit now with Ctrl+C if you like, or press enter to continue, so we continue. It asks the user password for the sudo, like this, and it made a copy from Cqrlog binary like this, and then it takes some time because it's taking a backup copy from your logs and settings from the Cqrlog folder. As you see, I have there quite many backups. This is the original Cqrlog binary file, and this is the backup it just made. So you can see the size is the same, and it didn't make help file backup because we don't install help file at the moment. And then there is my logs and settings at the config Cqrlog folder, and this is the size of it, and this is the latest backup, and you can see it's the same size, so it's probably copied okay. So we can continue with the enter. Now it installed new Cqrlog, and that's all because we don't update help files. Then it tells you how you can remove these backups if you want to delete them, but it's also recommended to check that everything works and you have all QSOs in your logs. It shouldn't touch your logs, but anyway, it's very good to check that. You see all the text that was here in screen from the temp new update text file. So now we can start Cqrlog from the icon or from this console, like this, and it starts. You can see from here that the version is that one, and date is 24, and then we can open the log. I use the external log server at the moment. So Cqrlog is now running, and from QSO list you can see the date here and the version here, and that was all. It's quite simple to update the Cqrlog to the latest version.